So we're going to go through some word questions. Okay, we're going to put these into actual expressions and then we're going to also solve it. All right, so this question, how do we go about it? So let's just get the pen going. So here, the product of q and -6 is 30. So what does it mean by the word product? It means times, okay? So multiplication. So let's have a go. The product of q and -6. What's that? Okay, the timesing of q and -6. If you're still confused, change this letter q to a number. The product of 2 and 3. What does that mean? 2 times 3. Okay, but in this scenario, we've got q times -6. The word is what? Equals 30. So what is that when we put it together? -6q equals to 30. How do I solve for my q? I've got to actually get rid of this -6, dividing it. So q is equal to -5. And that's how I go about my answer. So the hardest part is this part, is actually understanding what does the word product mean, q and -6. Some people are like, what the hell, I don't know what to do when I get a letter, okay? So q, just go, okay, what happens if there was a number there? 2 and 3. What does it mean by the product of 2 and 3? 2 and 3, 2 times 3, okay? And then in our scenario, we've got q. We don't have 2. And then we're going to go q times -6. The word is the word equals, and then you're solving it, okay? So that first part is the hardest part there. Now let's go on to the next one. Okay, so if I scroll down, it says here, now 2/3, okay, of a number m gives a result of 12. So again, we're going to have to decipher what's going on. So 2/3, the word 2/3, how do we write that down? 2/3, okay? Then the phrase of is times of a number m. Now, what does that mean, number m? Do we know this number, m? No, we don't. What are we going to give it? We're going to give it the letter m. What does it mean by the word gives? A result. That means equals. Okay? Then after that, it says of 12. So that's what we're doing in these kind of scenarios, that we're trying to break this word question down, okay? And then we're trying to put it into an actual mathematical language. Now, if I simplify this, 2/3 times m is equal to 12. Now we need to solve this. Okay, how do we solve this? How do we bring the 3 to this side? We're going to multiply it. So 2m is equal to 12 times 3. 2m is equal to 36. M, how do we get rid of this 2? We're going to divide. M is equal to 18. And that's how you go about that question. So 2/3, right as a fraction, of is times number m. Do we have our number? No, we've got a letter. So we're going to go put that times m there. Gives 12. That gives a result. Gives a result is equal sign and then 12. And then we just go about doing what we usually do in maths, which is solving. That's how you go about that question. So we're going to go to the next question, which is another word one.